She got addiction too. She fun to listen to. She good at mixing too. She good at getting loose. Can kick it just like Bruce. Constructing any boo. I take her to the boo. We'll hit the movie shoot. Bring it to the fresh fruit. I wanna look like Richard Gere when I'm in a suit. Yeah. I wanna look like Richard Gere when I'm in a suit. We'll hit the movie shoot. I wanna look like.
What are you laughing at over there?
I don't know, dude. I'm just what we were talking about earlier, dude.
Oh yeah. When was the most drunk you were in an airport?
I had 2 denogonizers at about 9 o'clock in the morning.
Oh wait, was that on the way to Nebraska?
Yes.
Yikes.
Yes, dude. That's a start again. Let's start over.
God. So for you guys who don't know what a denogonizer is, I mean, it actually is a drunk test to just say the word denogonizer.
Yeah, if you can't say it, you're not allowed another one.
Yeah, no, definitely not. I haven't even drank, and I can't even say it right. No drinks for you. But you know, I put our chairs in a little bit more. I positioned our chairs a little bit more, you know, facing each other today, and I'm curious to see how the podcast, you know, is affected by that. You know?
Okay.
Small ripple in time.
A ripple in time. Have you ever? Did you ever read that book?
It's actually a wrinkle in time.
Oh, whatever. Ripple, wrinkle, whatever.
I did not read it.
Old Rip Van Winkle. Ripple Van Winkle.
Ripple through time, Van Winkle.
They just get drunk on bourbon.
A ripple Van time, Van Winkle. A ripple through time, Van Winkle. Yeah.
That's so dumb.
That could be their next.
That's the sequel. That could be their next
small cask. You know,
yes,
like $10,000 bottle as a ripple through time, Van Winkle. Rip Van Winkle, we would love to be sponsored by you, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually never. Oh, that's a lie. I did have Rip Van Winkle once.
I'm pretty sure Buffalo Trace owns them now.
I did. I had like a 2-ounce pour of 12-year Rip Van Winkle in New York.
Yep.
I got my first job.
Yep.
And it was like $35 for 2 ounces of Rip Van Winkle, which, by the way, sounds preposterous, right?
And people are still confused by like Rip Van Winkle and Pappy Van Winkle and old Rip Van.
Oh, I had Pappy Van Winkle. I had like the Pappy.
Yeah.
The Wappy Pappies.
Yeah.
The Pappity Smackities.
The old wrinkle Rip Pappy whatever.
Oh. Didn't quite get it there.
No, what you were saying?
Yeah.
What you were
the
just
ripple
saying.
through time Van Winkle?
Yeah. the ripple through time Pappy.
See, it doesn't happen.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't. But anyway, I had it. It was freaking. It wasn't the best. It wasn't the best I've had.
Just earlier this year, I opened a $3,500 bottle of bourbon.
God.
And we didn't even know it was that expensive. We just opened it. We just found it and opened it. And then we started tasting. We were like, "This is really good. This is unbelievable. Damn, this is really good.
Gem.
Unbelievable."
Yeah. Holy moly! Wow. Wait, I'm trying to think about when the drunkest I've been when in an airport.
In an airport?
Mm.
I've never been.
Might be
I've
today.
never been drunk. Like the story that we were talking about was our friend Wyatt. And,
dude, throw him under the fucking
he'd be fine.
bus,
He'd
bro.
be fine. He'd be fine.
Jeez.
He'd be fine.
Oh my God! Just don't say his last name.
All right,
Nico.
whatever. Our friend Wyatt and Caleb were going up to Portland.
Okay.
You what?
Okay,
What's bad with that?
We're
They'd
trying.
be fine.
Okay, it's a bit of anonymity. We're trying to give.
It's
you know
fine.
what? It probably isn't the shiniest thing on his resume. Nick. And you're like, oh, that's fine. Him and his best friend, everybody knows.
Him and his best friend, everybody knows.
Okay, got it.
They were going up to Portland and decided to pace themselves
You suck, bro.
pace themselves
You're
into
a bad
Nirvana.
friend. You're a bad friend for this. I'm never gonna get
It's a
drunk
good
in front of you
laugh,
again.
dude.
You're gonna go.
It's
You're
a
gonna go
good
on this
laugh.
podcast and rat me out.
It's a good laugh. It's a good laugh.
Yeah.
They
well,
decide to
because it's
pace.
just
They
not-
decide to pace themselves so that, and they can do that because it's like an hour flight up. So they're like, okay, well, there's an hour to like put in the system. I'll have a couple drinks in the airport and then one drink on the plane, and then we'll get there, and then we'll have like a nice little buzz going, like little buzz going.
Yeah, totally.
What happened?
Just a friendly buzz.
What happened was that they started drinking.
They started throwing it back.
They started drinking.
It was like me in the massage. For some reason, all of a sudden, I was like, oh my God.
People have no context. It's gonna really.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, yeah, dude. I mean, they started drinking, and the plane got delayed for like 4 hours, and they were like,
gosh.
"Oh, we can keep pace with it."
Sounds
And
like a nightmare.
they get on the plane,
Yeah.
stumbling over themselves.
Jeez. Yeah, well, like,
Stumbling over themselves.
I remember I went to, I went to, Oklahoma. And I was going from Vegas to Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And it was like our one of our close friends, like one of my childhood best friends' 21st birthday party. You know who this person is?
I think so.
CG.
Oh yeah.
Totally. Sorry, I just burped in the mic. Yummy. And
We were talking about this on Hell is Hot.
oh really?
Our episode, Hell is Hot. I don't know about this story.
Wow,
but
that's
we're
crazy
talking
that
about,
you remember
we're
the
talking
episode.
about Vegas. I know.
Oh, okay, yes, we were.
Yeah.
Hell is freaking hot.
That
God,
place sucks.
I'm never.
by the way,
Okay, well, I might be working
that
there.
place blows chunks.
That is such a weird way to say that. All right, anyway. But it's like in the afternoon in Vegas, so, you know. You've been going at it. For
Yeah,
a
you've
little
been
bit.
going at it since the AM.
I don't ever go in the AM, man.
Bullshit.
No.
Bullshit.
I don't. I try not to.
Cabo. You telling me in Cabo?
I haven't
you're
been
not...
to Cabo, bro. I haven't been to Cabo in a legal drinking age, brother.
All right, you're gonna get there and it'll change for you. But keep going.
Anyway, I'm throwing it back at
Yeah.
the airport, which I'm like already like, I don't know. I'm going to, going to see now my ex-girlfriend, and she was, just had a stroke.
Hold on, Balto. Hold on, Balto.
I actually we don't know where that came from.
It's probably not even in the movie.
No, it's not in the movie. Do you guys remember the 1999 epic animated film?
Oh, is the year of our
Balto?
birth?
I
No
think
way.
it might have been the year of our birth. Phil Collins had a
Unbelievable.
big year. 1999, it was
Big
Balto and Tarzan. Yes.
Unbelievable. That guy was working.
Anyway, I show up to Oklahoma City and I'm freaking conked, and nobody's happy with me. So just don't do that. Don't drink in the airport if you don't have to, guys. Don't do it.
Were there like parents that were there?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
There were parents that were there that were picking you up and like
yes. Yes.
like realized
And
that
the
you were
litmus-
just
yeah.
eviscerated.
And the drunk test was trying to get the luggage off of the baggage carousel. Yeah, that was the true drunk test. Because like it's just like the right height to trip over.
or to like bang your shin up against or something like that.
Oh, fuck, oh shit, But anyway, yeah, and then trying to get, it's kind of just an awkward weight imbalance sort of issue.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And then navigate your way out to the to the street.
Those signs, you're like, oh God, what?
I can't-
Departure
I
or
can't make
arrival?
this out.
Which one am I?
Yeah. Oh
Anyway.
shit, dude. That reminds me of another story of our good friend, that went to. He's just not very good in airports.
Okay.
A guy that we know well. He was visiting.
Do I know the story?
I think you do.
Oh, okay.
He was visiting the same guy that they visited in Portland,
Oh.
in Estonia. He
Oh.
used to live in Estonia.
Oh yeah, bro.
Have we talked about this
Oh,
yet
yeah.
on the pod?
I don't think we should.
Oh,
we should. We should.
I think we should.
Because nobody. Okay, don't say their name.
No.
Do not say their name.
No.
Holy shit.
Friends of the pod know this is. But this
Oh,
guy
this
was
is an
this guy was
unbelievable
going
story.
to Estonia. to visit the guy who now lives in Portland. And he was traveling alone. He was traveling alone.
Yeah.
And
Which is always just kind of a tough road.
yeah. And it was not like
Long flights.
long flights.
Yeah, brutal.
You're by yourself.
You're going way
I
behind the
hate
curtain.
traveling by myself. Just for like, not safety, not like I'm gonna get mugged. Just like if I miss something.
Yeah.
Or like, just someone to someone else to be there.
I met you guys in Croatia. That was a long day. That was like a 20-hour travel day.
Yeah, that was a lot.
By myself, but
Yeah.
it was nice when we got there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's just say the Croatian Airlines are not very. They're not giving out pretzels in the aisle.
No.
Keep going.
Middle fingers.
Yeah. They're just like, you're lucky you're on this plane
yeah.
right now.
Anyway, this guy's going to Estonia. He packed a backpack. Just a backpack full of clothes.
God, that is awful.
And so, but just like all of the boys, you have an 8:00 flight, or you have a red eye.
Yeah.
You're gonna get some dinner, and then you're gonna start going to town.
Yeah. Oh God. I mean, look, it's not wise.
It's not wise,
Yeah.
but we do it anyway. And he drinks to a certain extent that
Yeah.
the last thing that he remembers is him on that red-eye flight. I don't know exactly where the connection was, but he woke up in between his seat and the seat in front of him, crouched down in the fetal position in the aisle. His pants completely soaked to the bone.
Oh my God.
Completely.
So this is a lovely portrait of hell.
Completely soaked to the bone.
Hell is hot. Hell is pea soaked.
In the middle of the flight.
Yeah.
Completely soaked to the bone with
God.
his own piss. He pissed himself.
Oh
And then, but it's dark though.
How does that even happen?
It's like all the lights are out, everyone's sleeping.
Oh yeah.
And
first off, such an
first of all,
unbelievably uncomfortable place to be.
How did he get out of the chair?
Yeah. Was he strapped in?
Obviously not strapped in.
Yeah.
Obviously not strapped in
enough.
And then didn't remember positioning himself in that way.
Yeah, for him to just
slip
slide
down
the cracks.
And so he, instead of waking the people up next to him and say, "Hey, sorry, I've actually pissed myself. I need to go to the restroom."
Oh God.
He just climbs over.
Oh, do you think
Their
they could smell
unconscious
it?
bodies.
Do you think they could smell it?
I think one guy might or might not have woken up.
Yeah, that's like
the smell.
That's like the very crude celery stick. You know how people just snap a celery stick and people wake up.
Oh no, that's crazy. It's like a natural smelling salt.
No. I don't think it's a natural smelling salt. I just learned it from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Oh, the animated film.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, the one where there's lasagna tornadoes. That same one.
Spaghetti. Yeah.
Oh,
spaghetti
lasagna tornadoes. That'd be crazy.
Yeah. Okay, we're getting off topic.
But yeah. So he goes to the restroom. He tries to blot it out. It's not coming out.
That's a nightmare.
He comes back. No clothes. He has no extra underwear
No.
or
Why
pants
would he? No.
or anything like that with him.
No. He just brought a backpack full of clothes.
Yeah. And he, gets off the plane at his connecting flight, at his connecting airport, Frankfurt or Amsterdam, somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah. Keep going.
And he's like, what do I do? What do I do? He goes to some pant shop
Yeah.
in the terminal.
Yeah.
$150 pants.
Jeez.
But you can't do that.
But it's nothing. It's yeah.
Can't do it. It's okay, can't do that.
Oh,
So
he doesn't
he's-
get those?
Doesn't get those. Doesn't buy them. He looks around. He goes to the duty free, and he starts
Oh shit.
putting the perfume
Uh-huh.
all over his crotch.
Yeah. I would
For it
just
to, like-
I'd like to imagine him in the duty free with somebody just watching him.
And it's everywhere. It's everywhere.
Yeah, it's obvious.
It's very obvious.
Okay.
And he's smelling it, and it's like, nope, it still just smells like perfume. It's like piss-soaked perfume. He's like, I think there might be only one way out of this. He finds a camel box, which is those
camel box?
smoking rooms in airports. And he buys a box of a pack of camels,
Yeah.
and just and blows it onto his crotch. And so now he's like, okay, if I can actually just travel under the guise of a smoker
Oh my God.
rather than
That's worse than being a bedwetter.
it's
being
worse.
is a degenerate
Yeah,
smoker.
and it didn't work, and he just smelled like a piss-covered homeless man
yeah,
that was smoking.
yeah, that had lung cancer.
Yeah, exactly.
shit. That's the biggest airplane I've ever seen in
I've
my life.
ever seen with my life.
Oh my lord, that's the biggest airplane I've seen in my life above our house. That's the most terrifying thing I've ever seen, Nico. Where is that going?
He's turning that other way too. He's not turning towards Oakland.
Okay, sorry, we had to watch that plane. That was wild. That was a large. Oh, that was a large plane.
That wasn't even
Anyway.
in his airspace. It was like at 4,000 feet,
Yeah.
like right over us.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. There you go.
Planes don't do that.
Hey, I like doing this podcast outside.
Love it.
We would
love
have
it.
never seen that.
Talking about planes, we're about to get on one.
Yeah, we are about to get on one. Yeah. Should we drink in excess?
I think we might have to.
No.
Oh,
We are about to
jeez.
get on one. Anyway,
Yeah, we're going to Cuba.
we are.
Ga.
For our other
Chulo.
for our other company. We're preneurs.
Mm-hmm.
This is our new entre.
But
Or we're
you know,
entras. This is our new preneur.
and yeah, I think that's how it goes. Anyway, I have a Jack's World for you.
Oh, will you look at that?
Speaking of Cuba,
Oh, fantastic.
so Cuba has this.
Would I lift the embargo on Cuba? Yes.
But how would you do it though? Like,
It was
what-
that the actual question?
Yes. Like how
Got it.
if you could think of one solution
Mm-hmm.
to, I think like some embargo has been lifted, I'm not quite sure, but to completely repair relations between the U.S. and
Yeah.
Cuba.
It's like sort of like the the Paris Accords, with Cuba and in America a bit.
Sure.
Because like every treaty is just called the Paris or Oslo.
Oh yeah,
treaty,
like
you
the
know?
Versailles Treaty.
Oh, whatever,
There's
all of
like
it.
4 Versailles treaties.
Yeah. Treaty of Paris is like literally every single treaty.
Yeah, exactly. There's yeah.
In high school, what was it? Treaty of Paris.
Yeah.
It's like probably right. Anyway, how would I do that? Well, here's the deal. What is Cuba? What would Cuba give us? Their biggest exports are tobacco, rum, music, and basically I would have all of. But really, I think Cuba kind of wants to be lifted from the embargo. Cuba doesn't have an embargo on America, but America
Right.
has an embargo on Cuba.
Pretty
So
sure.
basically, I would invite all of the senior staffers in the White House to an event in Havana.
Or senators and representatives.
Sure. Anyone who would want to come,
Okay.
and we would do salsa dancing.
Yes.
We would do a tour of a rum factory.
Yep.
Tobacco farm factory.
Yep.
We'd go to some beaches.
Okay. Okay.
We have a little mojito time.
Okay. Okay.
It's like a political offsite.
It's a political offsite.
It's an offsite for the United States government.
Got it.
But
So
it would
you
be
you
like-
just take them to Cuba.
I'd take
You'd
him
be
to
like,
Cuba,
this is what.
but I wouldn't
Cuba
take.
is.
Yeah, I'd take him to Cuba and be like, this is what we're missing, guys. This is what we're missing.
You know, Cuba imports.
Like,
imports.
Florida's so bad. Florida is so bad. If we lift the embargo, maybe Florida could be more like Cuba. Because I'd rather just have Cuba than Florida, right? Like if,
Well,
if Florida's
I think we're gonna find out.
if Florida's gonna be a third world country, might as well just make it Cuba.
Florida is not a third world country.
Florida is 90% of Florida is like
Other than Orlando,
is this America?
Other than Orlando, how long have you ever been to Orlando?
It's a lawless.
Or not Orlando. Have you been to Florida? Like, what other places have you been to Florida? Only Disney World?
Have you been to Afghanistan?
No.
But maybe like not like Sandals isn't gonna make a resort there, right?
Sure. Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Probably
so I
because
don't.
It's a
So you
landlocked
don't need
country.
to. You don't need to go somewhere to know that. It's like not probably
Where would you not want to go in Florida?
in Florida.
How is Florida so bad to you?
Florida is like. It's like, oh god, it's like the guy at the party who is like super drunk and is trying to tell you something, but you're just like, God, you're. I can't even look at you,
Okay.
It's like that. Like, Florida is so out of character for the U.S. But it's also so American. But it's like, I don't even want to look at you. I'd be fine with 49 states. I'd rather go to Alaska than Florida. The Everglades are cool, and Disney World is there, and Universal Studios is there, as well as some like 2 good golf courses. And I guess, Stream Song is pretty beautiful as well. But other than that, oh, and Winter Park. But other than those 4, blow the whole place up.
Miami, gone.
Gone. Off the face of the earth. I don't need to go.
Sarasota's pretty nice, though, dude.
Sarasota, my ass.
Sarasota's pretty nice.
Arizona's pretty nice.
Tampa.
Tampa? God, what do you mean Tampa's nice?
Tampa's
You've
not
been?
bad. Yes, I've been to Tampa.
I don't know, man. We have friends who live in Florida, and it's people really love it. I mean, look, I like Nebraska, so, I
To
can't.
each their own, I guess.
C'est la vie.
Say la freaking
But
vie.
anyway,
So your answer to the Cuba embargo would be
political offsite.
political offsite to Cuba.
Yeah. And just tear it up. Tear it up.
And Biden would be there.
Yeah.
Biden would be
Biden
there.
would be there, but I don't think Biden would like partake in everything that would be going on. Only because
He has a bedtime.
Certainly, yes, Nico. Biden has a bedtime. What are you talking about?
It's just so weird to think that it's so probable that our president has a bedtime. He's like forced to go to bed.
Yeah, he's like,
Like the
God.
guy,
8 o'clock.
The
I'm
ruler
like done.
of the ruler of the free
It's like,
world.
China's invading Taiwan. It's like, I don't know. It's 9. Papa's gotta go get some shut eye. Like, I don't know. Sir, North Korea is about to
Launch
invade
their
South Korea.
nukes.
Yeah. Benadryl. Boop. It's like, I just took some NyQuil.
I just got in my jammies.
Yeah.
Oh shit, dude. That's fine.
Okay, I got a plot twist for it.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay, here we go. For those of you who don't know plot twist, very quickly, I'm going to give him 3 movies. Their titles and their log lines. Their plot lines. Either they have been made and are real, or they are not real and I just made them up.
Okay.
Here we go. Sorry, I just had to do a little do situation there. First one. The Greasy Strangler. Ronnie and his son, Braden, are both interested in Janet, a young woman visiting their disco bar. Another man is interested as well, but he is an inhuman serial killer dubbed the Greasy Strangler.
So there's 3 guys.
There's 3 guys involved.
3 guys, 1 girl, all interested in the same girl.
Mm-hmm.
And
one is
the Greasy Strangler,
yes.
the hash slinging slasher.
Yeah, yes. The hash ringing / bringing cash ringing.
Wow. So maybe I'm guessing that the plot is that these two other men who aren't the
Well, it's
the greasy.
it's a father and son.
Whoa. Whoa. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So a father and a son are both interested romantically
Uh-huh.
in the same women.
Yes.
Okay. And maybe they are deterring the greasy
who knows?
slasher is
The
or-
Greasy Strangler.
the greasy the greasy strangler.
That's Sir Greasy
Thank you.
Strangler to you.
Yeah, that's definitely real.
It is real.
Yeah, for sure.
It is real.
Yeah, for sure. You are definitely not that. The greasy strangler isn't even the twisted part of the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's the fact that I caught that the
It's the
dad,
father and son thing.
and the son are going at the same girl.
Isn't that maybe the point of cinema? The monster isn't always the monster. Anyway, next one. Hobo with a shotgun. A homeless man takes aim at a crime at a crime boss,
That's
his sadistic sons,
You can't-
and even a pedophilic Santa Claus.
you cannot say takes aim, dude. You are giving yourself away. You are opening the kimono to your writing. That is you. It's you. That's yours.
Huh.
Is it?
This was real.
No.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you wrote the thing though?
Nope. This is from IMDb.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hobo with a shotgun. A homeless man takes aim at a crime boss, his sadistic sons, and even a pedophilic Santa Claus.
Ooh.
That was a real movie.
Happy
and actually
holidays.
not too long ago, I don't think.
Ho ho ho. Happy holidays.
Yeah, yeah. Last one.
Uh-oh.
All right, get it together. I think my phone is Hitler. After recognizing her smartphone's fascist tendencies, Amy begins to communicate with Hitler in the afterlife via Facebook Messenger.
Oh. Okay, so it's a good plot. It's a good plot.
Okay.
It
Which part do you like? Which part of it do you like?
it's thought out. It's not maybe not well thought out, but it's thought out plot. It's not like, oh, there's a fun father and son, and then there's this other guy. You know,
Yeah.
it's more thought out.
Yeah,
it's
beginning,
a
middle,
little bit
end.
more concise.
Okay.
Just good tension,
Okay.
drama.
Wow.
Everything you'd need in a real film. Although I don't think this is real.
You don't think this is real?
I don't think this is a real film, especially since Facebook Messenger was involved. I don't think it's a real film.
It is fake. I made it up.
Yeah, baby. Okay, I got one back.
I should have just said via a messaging app.
It was through her phone.
Yeah. I put Facebook under the I threw Facebook under the but just for our good friend who works at Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe they'll get a chuckle out of that.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll get some weird Facebook messages. Messages. Interesting.
From Adolf himself, maybe. Who knows?
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
He's long gone. Or in Argentina, who knows?
Yeah, no, he'd be like 130.
He would.
Or they might have cryogenically freezed his body.
In the 40s? In June of 1945?
You would be surprised.
Really? Hail Hydra?
You would
Ki-
you'd be
kinda way?
so freaking surprised what the Nazis came up with.
Oh God, I don't even want to think about that.
The development of technology was insane. They
Yeah.
had the smartest people in the world working for them at the time.
And then they were like, "We gotta get to the moon. Can we borrow some of your guys?"
Yeah, the crazy thing about Annie Jacobson's book,
Operation Paperclip. I think so.
is
I haven't actually read all of it yet.
is the reader's mind is slowly but surely changed to now now realizing that scientists aren't always good people and they don't do good things. Like in America,
podcasters.
like America at that time, yeah. America at that time was like, everyone thinks that scientists are like, you cure cancer or
right.
George Washington
Working for the good of man.
Yeah, working for the good of man. Not the Nazis, dude.
Yeah. Well.
They wanted to kill people faster.
Yeah.
And they needed science to do it.
Yeah.
And they had the most brilliant scientists on the earth at the time.
Oh, Lord.
All of them working on
Oh,
how to kill people
Lord.
faster and more efficiently.
Yeah. They really got they left no crumbs, did they?
Dude.
They didn't leave any crumbs left.
Yeah. And then obviously like
Well, they
the
left a
US
couple.
and then the US government you know, being, you know, saying to themselves, well, the Russians don't care. The Russians will just take them and just have them work for them. So we either get them
Fascinating.
or they get them.
Yeah.
And
Wacky.
that's how we got Werner von Braun.
Oh yeah.
That's how we got to the moon.
Is there still an award titled the Von Braun Award or like the Werner von
It's
Braun Award?
the
or
Kurt
something?
Debus. The Kurt Debus
Or
Award.
Kurt Debus.
The Debus Award, I believe, may or may not still be in existence, probably due to Annie Jacobson in her book. But
Damn, dude.
yeah, Kurt Debus was the head of NASA.
Yeah. Here's something fascinating with just very, very quickly. It's something that I think why people are super fascinated with World War II is that in modern wars, it's just so gray.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even
Lots
with
of like proxy wars and stuff like
even
that.
with Vietnam and Korea and Iraq or what Desert Storm or whatever that any of those, right? And it's why why we were so why we were so happy when SEAL Team 6 went in and operated and killed Osama bin Laden, because that was like super black and white, good and bad, And the same thing with the Nazis. And this was my final paper actually in World War II class in college, was like a moral war. It was like almost as much a physical war as it was a political and economic war, as it was almost a war of moralities, where we as sort of a Judeo-Christian country.
Was this the article that you kind of took some stuff for to write?
Took some stuff for?
Yeah, it's like Adderall but crazy.
Oh no, that was my final.
Oh, got it.
And it wasn't Adderall. It was less than Adderall. It was way less than Adderall.
I heard that
I wasn't. No way I would ever take Adderall.
No, it wasn't
that.
that. It was different.
I haven't actually taken Adderall yet. I want everyone to know. I would highly encourage no one do that unless you are prescribed Adderall.
Okay, sorry.
No. I forget what it was called, but it was like the Limitless pill. It was for my dance final. Literally my like college.
You just stayed
final,
up
yeah.
for all night. Just
I was just like, I was seeing things on the ceiling, just like the whole final just laid out in front of me.
oh my god, no, no,
Yeah, baby.
no way.
Oh yeah. Well, you didn't like literally see it, but I like kind of like I just like could see the whole arc of the thing. I could just be like, oh, I know what to write now. Instead of being like, like there was no such thing as like writer's block. I was just like, that was the thing that was really scary. Was like, writer's block was like a thing of the past. It was really scary. Yeah. But also the final wasn't too structured, so I was able to like, or I was able to kind of like yeah, and just kind of do my own thing.
Slap it together.
But I did see, I had that pill on like page 20, and then like by page 60,
Woke up on
and then
page 100.
I literally saw the entire thing until page 65. And I just saw the whole thing. I was just like,
how long did it
there
take
it
to kick in?
like 30 minutes.
Got it. So it's a little bit like an edible.
but
like
you
an
don't go to
edible?
sleep though.
You didn't sleep.
Mm-mm. You don't go to sleep. Even when you really want to go to sleep, you're just lying awake at night. Yeah. You're just like, you're.
What?
It's super.
To what?
I actually like I could like feel my body like, and I don't do hard. I don't. This is not a hard drug either, by the way. This is over the counter stuff. Like
what?
I forget the name of it, but it's actually like over the counter things that I probably used incorrectly.
Big Pharma. Way to go.
Yeah. Ding.
Way to go.
But I, using hard drugs for at all, especially for any creative or academic endeavor is not okay. Just want to say that.
And to what
that goes without question. But I've never used any hard drugs like ever, and so when I had that pill, excuse me, when I had that pill, I have no tolerance to those sort of things, and so literally I could like feel my heart. I could sense that my heart was going faster, and then I kind of like tuned in, and I could like hear it better. Yeah, which is like, ugh. I couldn't, it's not like I could like control my body temperature or anything like that.
Okay, yeah, that'd be crazy.
Yeah,
That's like
there
you just
are
like
people
if you
that-
just like after like taking them, you're just like Scarlett Johansson. After a while, you just like go into like the AI, like the systems.
Yeah, Lucy.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
jeez.
Yeah. Morgan Freeman's
Oh
just,
yeah. It
just there,
yeah.
just
and then just goes into a USB. I think that was the end of that movie. I'm
no,
almost
it was like
certain the end of that-
like into this like server.
Yeah, basically. Did you sound like I literally just did that? I'm becoming Lucy right now, but kind of it turned into just kind of like turned into like just
Okay, never do that again.
she literally like disintegrated and then kind of formed and went into the computer and,
was
then,
like-
and then they're like, oh my god, she's in the computer, and then she just like
And just on the computer, I'm everywhere.
yeah.
Um,
Whatever. That's just so like
uh,
it's so yeah. That movie was bad. Anyway, we were
kinda like
talking
that-
about Nazis
It's kind of like that Drake commercial with that Sprite commercial with Drake in it.
with Drake in it.
Yeah, you remember that?
I'm.
It was for the
forgetting.
LeBron. It was for the LeBron movie.
for the LeBron movie.
Yeah, let me do this. Let me do my
What?
best impression here.
Last name ever, first name greatest. Like
That's all I know actually. So it's not
very
very
good. I think that was just his. I think that was actually just a song he wrote. It wasn't for.
For, I believe it was for the LeBron movie.
I don't actually think so. I don't
Okay.
know. I'm not a big Drake guy.
But remember that where with the face just goes. Kish, 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 kish,
Oh yeah.
and then the
that's
Sprite just
right.
goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was so dumb. All right, Drake. So,
yeah.
we're in the.
Yeah,
we're-
yeah.
Let's just imagine we're in the pitch room,
Uh-huh.
and Drake we are like pitching to him, and
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
on the very far end of a very long rectangular
Yeah,
table.
yeah. He walks in.
Yeah, he walks.
He's working
in.
with the advertisement people.
Oh,
at-
he's not
at-
working with anybody. He's just there and listening.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And we're like, all right, so here's the idea. We got it. So basically, you're in the studio, and you're recording your song. Love it, by the way.
Great song.
It was a great song.
My
And
favorite song.
It's his favorite song. But then you get a bit parched, right?
Well, he just doesn't feel it.
He doesn't feel it?
Parched or doesn't feel it?
He doesn't feel it. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
Well,
okay,
he's
okay.
both. He needs nourishment, and then also
He meaning you.
meaning you're Drake, right? And then, but you're in the studio, and then you kind of come back out, and then, actually no, I think you might be in the studio, and then you get the idea. Oh wait, what would help? what would help is
Our
a
product.
Yes, is a Sprite.
Do you like if you like Sprite?
Do you
if
like
not, we
Sprite?
can change.
Drake.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, you have it, and then here's where it gets a little,
Follow
This
with
was
us.
his idea.
Follow with us.
So if you don't
my
like
idea,
it, Yeah. We'll fire him, right?
Yeah, okay, fire me, yeah.
Okay. Your face starts to discombobulate.
It starts to.
It actually starts to detach.
It starts to.
It starts to detach like Transformers. Have you seen Transformers? So you take a sip of it. You kind of give that kind of like sound, and we'll get that in. We'll get an audio.
It doesn't have to be you. It can be another.
Right.
It can
We
be
can,
another.
we can get someone else.
Yeah.
Right, and then and then you actually start to literally your skin starts to peel off. I can't even imagine him listening to that. Oh my god. Wow, that got him, huh?
Oh, dude. Frick, that was funny.
I want to be in those meetings so jeez, I want to be in those meetings so bad. Like
yeah. And just see their
like
faces.
these are advertising people, not filmmakers, directors, or writers
Yeah.
who are really doing this. These are like ad guys.
Yeah.
And
Like marketing guys.
yeah, marketing
Like
guys, whatever.
Like big.
creative producers and shit like that. But it's also like just hire someone to like. This is the thing with ads too. It's like just hire someone to make a good ad, like just hire like the most successful.
I can tell you the greatest ad ever.
The most successful music video of all time. One of the most successful music videos of all time. Actually, I'll give you two that came out at the same time. MTV came out in the 80s, early 80s. I think it was 1980 it came out.
Okay.
Or early 80s. I'm not quite sure on that. And two music videos changed the world. One was Michael Jackson's Thriller.
Yes.
And the other was Madonna's Vogue. Michael Jackson's Thriller was written and directed by a guy who made movies. And then Vogue was directed by David Fincher.
Are you talking about
Vogue?
That was also directed by David Fincher?
That was directed by David Fincher. David Fincher got his start in music videos, and then he did the thing for George Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Isn't that kind of wild?
interesting?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he did Freedom 90.
Yeah, but
No way.
My point is that it's like, oh, if you want something that looks good, feels good, and feels cinematic, or feels like, I don't know, just like marketing ad guys, it's like, yeah, okay, that's cool, but like just get a freaking, like, the guy who did
Get a director.
Get the boys who did Everything Everywhere All at Once,
Yeah.
and just kind of like be,
Get a
hey, you know
director.
what, we got this guy who wants to do it, or who get paid to do it. Make something sick.
Yeah.
But it's like, well, we kind of want to do it, you know. I don't know. I've had very minimal experience with people in like the creative producing field, but it always like isn't as entertaining as it should be.
You know, the greatest ad of all time, in my opinion, one of my favorite ads, was the Dos Equis ad, dude.
Oh, so simple, yeah, so easy.
The most interesting man in the world.
Mm.
And the
Well,
the beauty of that ad?
Recurring ads are good.
You know the pure beauty of that ad.
Yeah.
Did I mention the beauty?
Yeah. Give me that beauty again.
Yeah. The pure beauty of that ad
Mm-hmm.
was at the end when he says, "I don't always drink beer." Because it's like, why would this guy only drink beer?
Yeah.
Like, he's not fooling anyone.
He's the most interesting
Like,
man
he
in
says,
the world.
I only drink Dos Equis ever. Like, you're
Yeah.
fooling
I
everyone.
drink
Like,
Dos Equis
that
every
would,
day.
That would literally destroy the entire the foundation of the ad. The foundation is, of course, this guy's drinking $10,000 scotch or whatever. He's the most interesting man in the world, and when he does drink beer, he prefers Dos Equis.
Wow, that is brilliant, and it became kind of exciting and funny to watch because what are the ads going to be? He bowls overhand, you know.
Yeah, exact. Like, oh
Stuff
gosh,
about-
some of them are amazing.
Yeah. Some of them are hilarious. I mean,
He speaks French in Russian.
yeah.
Like, what does that even
It's
mean?
like, it
But you could,
makes-
like, kind
yeah,
of
yeah.
think like a dot, you know?
Yeah. I mean, and I love like them using that actor, like that same actor, in like different filming styles. So it's like one looks like it was filmed as a documentary, and one was filmed like it was like shot as like an action film.
Yes.
You know, and like different stuff, and he's just always talking with people, and everyone's always around him.
Dude,
It's
he's
so
like joking
it's
around
so
with like
good.
he's like joking around with Buddhist monks and they all crack up laughing.
Oh yeah,
Or like he's like fencing with some guy. And
Yeah.
that one was like he has like inside jokes with complete strangers.
yeah.
It's like I
Yeah.
want to have inside jokes with complete strangers.
I want to be that sick. Anyway, well we have many inside jokes with our triplets.
Yes.
And we want to thank you for watching Telepathy and being a triplet and subscribing to our YouTube and commenting on our YouTube and liking our YouTube. I don't always like videos on YouTube, but when I do, I like mine. I like Telepathy episode. This will be, by the way,
75?
This will be 75.
75. Not bad,
75. Congratulations.
We'll keep going.
What do we do when we hit 100?
Oh God.
We'll have the most interesting man in the world.
Yeah, that's right.
And
Yeah,
he'll just be-
he'll be here.
he'll be right here.
Yeah, he'll be here. Exactly. I like that.
You guys are the best. And
See
we'll
ya.
see you around.
Trusting that truth says